You're listening to a podcast by the Perennial Leader Project. Welcome back to another episode of Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. We made it to day 8, where we're exploring what it means to get control over yourself. In the Enchiridion or Handbook, Epictetus advises, quote, "Immediately prescribe some character and form to yourself, which you shall observe when you are alone and meet with others. And let silence be the general rule, or let only what is necessary be said, and in few words. And rarely, and when the occasion calls, we shall say something, but about none of the common subjects, not about gladiators, nor horse races, nor athletes, nor about eating or drinking, which are the usual subjects, and especially not about men, as blaming them or praising them or comparing them. If then you can bring over by your conversation the conversation of your associates to that which is proper, but if you should be confined to the company of strangers, be silent. If someone has reported to you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make any defense to what has been told to you, but reply, they did not know the rest of my faults, for they would not have mentioned these only." Unquote. What does it actually mean to get control over oneself? Or, put another way, how do you define or think about self-discipline? It's a consistent theme in Stoic philosophy. In today's message, Epictetus calls us to let silence be the general rule. It sounds easy and relatively straightforward, but you may find it more challenging to implement than you think. Seneca urged his friend Lucilius, "I pray that you may get such control over yourself that your mind, now shaken by wandering thoughts, may finally come to rest and be steadfast." Consider reflecting or journaling on what it means to be self-disciplined. Be as precise as you can. You might explore the role self-discipline plays in your philosophy of life. You could ask yourself, how would letting silence be the general rule help me to cultivate greater control over myself and mind? Thank you for listening to Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. I hope you found something useful for daily life. If you enjoy what we're doing here and want to support the project, consider becoming a Perennial Meditations member. And finally, as always, I urge you to put what you heard into practice. Until next time, be wise and be well.